means man in Hebrew. Therefore, British is the covenant man or man of the new covenant.
So we're talking about Star Wars.
So we're talking about Star Wars. We're talking about
the evil empire
and Empire Yoda Strikes Back. And with the Empire striking back, New York is the Empire State. We're talking about the new empire of New World America striking back at Europe in 2 world wars to overthrow the old Roman dynasties in Europe to take over the world. So what we're saying here is that there is a war going on between gangs to see who's going to ultimately be on the top of the pyramid. Yes, the obelisk, you'll see the Egyptian obelisk here. The Egyptian obelisk points up to the top of the triangle or the top of the pyramid. We're talking about occultic forces. We're talking about the 5-pointed pentagram, which was used by satanic worshippers for thousands of years. If you take the 5 points off of a 5-pointed star or a pentagram, you have left in the middle a pentagon. That's why the United States has a pentagon. The pentagon is directed toward the North Star because according to the ancient Babylonians, that's where you gathered power from the gods of the North in war. We're talking about sex, drugs, rock and roll, violence. We're talking about a concerted effort to manipulate the human beings of this country into a new order and a new world, and the people are going along with it, docile, and have not.
And it says novus ordo seclorum. That's
that really interests me. That the term seclorum. You said earlier that meant secular world. Now doesn't that secular really mean more than
Well, these people think of themselves as God.
Well, but
these are the new gods.
But secular, if you ask a minister what secular means, he'll say the secular world and we Christians, meaning that it's a secular world without the God that created us. Isn't that true?
Yes.
So what we're looking at is a new God, a Luciferian God, a satanic God who will be the leader of the New World Order. So the New World Order is the New World Order without the old God of the Bible.
Propose further cooperative effort between all the nations in weather prediction and eventually in weather control.
What we're seeing now, and I first could not believe it, and I started looking at the skies, and these are not normal. They're not natural. There's something going on. I don't know who it is or why they're doing it. All I can testify is it's not natural and it's not normal. It's got to be some outside influence doing that.
I'm here to give you testimony that chemtrails, they're not contrails, are indeed real. They're spraying almost every day. I watch the clouds and watch the spraying program going on. I want to tell you that we're in very great danger from the pollution that's coming down over us. And we've been led astray by the military-industrial complex, and they're responsible for the cloud creation and weather manipulation programs. They're dark operations.
When you look up at the sun and you see a white haze, that is aluminum floating in the air right now.
You know, we are at an inflection point, I believe, in the world economy. Not just the world economy, in the world. It occurs every 3 or 4 generations. As one of the top military people said to me in a secure meeting the other day, 60 million people died between 1900 and 1946. And since then, we established a liberal world order, and that hadn't happened in a long while. A lot of people dying, but nowhere near the chaos. And now is a time when things are shifting. There's going to be a new world order out there, and we've got to lead it. We've got to unite the rest of the free world in doing it. So anyway.
So Joe Biden's latest eyebrow raiser is that he wants to form a new world order, as all the conspiracy theorists have been warning us for decades now. And he wants to lead it from right here in the U.S. My friends, we have to take our stand and take back our country now. Now, we've let these devils get too far ahead. I don't care whether you believe it was a stolen election or not. It was stolen, and everybody knows it. We cannot go to a cashless society that is so negligible. We've got to stop brainwashing the next generation with gender confusion. If you're an adult and you choose that for yourself, be my guest, carpe diem. But a child? And now we're entertaining pedophilia more than I've ever seen in my lifetime in the United States. This has to stop. This has to stop now.
They couldn't insult you. They double down and they call you stupid again. They tell you that the reason why you're paying so much in gas right now is because of the war between Ukraine and Russia. Like it wasn't fucking high already. Like after Joe Biden and the rest of the Illuminati puppets went in to kill the Keystone Pipeline and end our oil independency, they didn't run to OPEC and to Russia licking nuts, begging for oil when we already had our own already. Everything that's currently happening right now, they're using it right now as a way to remove any and all blame from them. Like this shit isn't their responsibility and their fault.
F you. F you. I got plenty of words for you, but at the end of the day, f you and your New World Order, and f the horse you rode in on, and all your